Y'all, I've been around murderers and thieves and all kinds of people you can't even imagine. But Dawn, it's like I told the cops, there's something about Dawn. I'm pretty good at naming people, and my soul feels them a mile away. I can tell you what type of they are. But Dawn has always struck me as just some flavor of something I couldn't name, and I still can't put a name to it. And that's a fact. But even in that same breath, it's like, right before we moved completely out of Benji. Still was more comfortable going with him in the dark in a car out to town than I would be Andy. Whatever. Because I know whatever flavor Dawn is entirely different. I know the danger presented to about Andy, you know what I'm saying? But there's still something there. I still can't name the flavor for you.
I'm not sure, but perhaps some of you are at the same stage with certain people in this case. And let's look at Jodisue Brown. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm at the stage where I just think to myself, I want to grab her, shake her, and just say, spit it out. Now, what does she mean by the fact that she's been around all these dangerous people and just the stuff that she comes out with? Because the worrying thing is, I think to myself, you've had access to all these people then, and you act the way you are. So there's one of two things happening here, and that is that you are purely trying to, like I've said before, you're trying to make yourself relevant, or there is someone close to you that could have potentially harmed Summer. Whether that be by accident, whether it be purposefully, whether it be arranged. But I think that from what you're saying, you yourself coming out of your stupid mouth is almost like you're advertising the fact that you could have put Summer at risk. And I can't get my finger quite into why you would say the stuff that you're saying. This Green Eyes situation, check out this. So this is Daryl Jacobs. Yes, he's changed his name. And this is the person who claims to be Green Eyes. And this is the Green Eyes who had some funny phone call with Jodisue Brown. And a lot of people said, well, maybe that was a made-up situation. It didn't really happen. It was scripted, whatever. But this guy, he's clearly an absolute nutcase. And he then sends me this message. And these are the people who are around this case. These are the people who are putting themselves front and centre in this case. This guy here is the guy that was talking to Don. There was text messages between him and Don discussing the case right at the beginning. And he was pointing the finger at numerous people, and there was discussions about the likes of Ali and Hunter and all sorts. And he had a big kind of blowout on Facebook, and he was saying that the boys had done it, Summer's siblings, and he'd gone nuts, and he actually sent me a message saying the same. And it was only a few weeks back that he was saying that he was in communication with Jodisue Brown, and that Jodisue Brown had felt that she was being attacked by other creators, namely Scott H and people like that. They all had it in for her. And all sorts of things were being said. And look, it's just an absolute... It drives me insane. This is a case of a little girl who vanished, and subsequently this complete bunch of fucking idiots have just put themselves into the limelight as if to say, hi, look at me, you've got to look at me, you've got to keep watching me because of these reasons. And I just think, well, what? What? Are you a dangerous person and you knew dangerous people and these dangerous people could have done something? As if they did, then get off of YouTube and go and speak to someone who can actually make a difference. Because I can't work out what's going on here. Because either you've got something to say and it needs to be said, or you don't. You say these things like there's things that you don't want to talk about yet and you will when you're ready. What's that all about? What is that all about? There's a little girl who was missing, and there's you sprouting stuff all over the internet that you've had dangerous friends and your own ex-partner or partner, current partner, or whatever, partner in crime, meth partner, whoever. This person is supposedly a dangerous person who you once also stated that he had seen Summer's body. All of these things that have come out of your mouth, and I just, for the life of me, I can't work out why. Why has nothing been done about this? Even if people are just talking absolute horseshit, then why isn't TBI pulling this stuff off of the internet? Why are TBI not putting people like you in a cage and letting people come and visit you, like in a sideshow or something? Because that's seems to be what you want. You want to be the centre of attention, and you want to say things that make you centre of attention. And I'm not saying it to be horrible. I'm not. I'm genuinely not. I'm just calling it as I see it. You're saying the stuff that you're saying, and you're coming this Daryl Jacobs, whatever he's calling himself, and making statements what he is all over the internet that seem to go hand in hand with the things you're saying. There's also been accusations of other YouTubers' accounts being hacked by yourself. Now, I can't speak of that, whether that's genuine or not, but these people seem to definitely think so. And then you've got Candice Bly supposedly texting and messaging people saying that she's going to... We all know what I'm going to say. And you have to think, did she send that or did someone else send it? Because there's so many cogs in this machine, and they've all got knobhead written on it. People, just step back and think, draw a line, and look at what this is about. What is this about now? Is it about Summer? Or is it about this absolute lunacy? This circus? No words.